Nestled in the Ardennes forest waits an absolutely classic challenge. A throwback, and unashamedly so. The reputation of Spa-Francorchamps speaks for itself. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track's a great one for fans of pure speed, and the average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Leclerc, Esteban Ocon, and Russell, Fernando Alonso, Antonelli, Albon, and Pierre Gasly, Bortoleto, Tsunoda, Ollie Behrman, and Stroll, Hamilton, Hülkenberg, Carlos Sainz, and Isaac Hadjar. Doohan and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves? Big excitement? What?
Always extra nerves at the start of the race, Gruffy. It's probably at the start of the race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation. And you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right? How can I be opportunistic rather than what can go wrong? And how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Okay, DRS is now available. Good job, nice overtake. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Charles is in for his stop now. Nice move, good job. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
Okay, well. Thanks, mate.
Charles has dropped out of the race. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, clear. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. DRS has been enabled, DRS is now enabled.
go, guys. My apologies for that mistake earlier on. But we live and we learn. On to the next one.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
A great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again because Max Verstappen is back on the top step.